Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear guests of the Heinrich Böll weekend, I'm very delighted to speak to you. My name is Philipp Albrecht. I'm one of the two co-presidents of the Heinrich Böll Foundation, headquartered in Berlin, which is a political foundation affiliated to the German Green Party, but is linked to Heinrich Böll as the name patron in several ways. One of it is that we also contribute to the program which is taking place in the Heinrich Böll cottage, which I visited just a bit more than half a year ago. So I know the beauty of the island and the situation in which you are right now. And I'm kind of sad to not be part of this weekend now, but I have a lot of other meetings around here in Berlin, so it's unfortunately not possible for me. I'm very happy that we have the cottage and that this connection not only between Ireland and Germany and between Heinrich Böll and his work and the literature and culture community here, but also that there is a connection between the cottage and the weekend on the one side and the whole issue of environment and nature protection all around Ireland and Europe, even globally. And that is something which we as political foundation deal with also in very extensive manner with our offices around the globe. And we think that it is very important to include the view on sustainability, on safeguarding the variety of nature, of biodiversity, as well as, of course, addressing the challenges of climate change in various manner across all political decision-making processes, across all fields of society. And therefore, it's a great opportunity to discuss on those issues also in the course of the Heinrich Böll weekend, and to exchange on certain challenges which we are facing in order to do so. One of the challenges which we work on is, for example, the possibility to not only storage and renature in wetlands and bogs, but also to look at those areas from a biodiversity perspective, from a perspective how to use land in the future in a sustainable manner, how to do agriculture, for example, in those areas. And that is something which, of course, is an issue, especially for the region around Eckel, and not only for that region, but for many regions around, which also in Germany have been culturally developed in a way of land use, which very often causes CO2 emissions, causes the decline of biodiversity, and causes also problems for soil and water. And that is something we need to have a close look together on, and develop new alternatives and possibilities together with those who use land and those who also work on nature protection and renaturation and climate change possibilities. That is also a reason why we have published so-called atlases on agriculture, on soil, also on bogs, and you will find that also on the website of Böll Stiftung, We also have an English part on that website, and many of these atlases have been translated to other languages, in particular English. So I can only recommend that very closely to you to have a look into that flagship publications which we have done as Heinrich Böll Foundation. There's a lot being carried together with our partners. We have a huge partnering network all around the globe with many NGOs working in the environment and social civil society sector. We also have a huge partner network with companies and actors who are trying to build up new ways of doing sustainable business and economy. And that is something we are developing further right now and trying to really build up a fundament for a sustainable future. And we are also doing a lot of events on all of the places in which we are represented, in particular here in Berlin, also in Brussels, in our EU office, but we have a lot of offices around the world, unfortunately not in Ireland, although we are, as I said, also present and trying to do cooperations and projects together with other partners in many countries, and also with the Heinrich Böll Cottage, of course. And I would like to thank those who are working on the success of the cottage and of the weekend, and I hope that we will stay in close cooperation in the future and look together at the opportunities which we have to bring people together, as it's just happening with you on this weekend, and to exchange views and perspectives, best practice and ideas for the future, and cherish the ideas of Heinrich Böll on meddling into our realities, our lives, and being therefore somehow also politically active in doing so, and shaping the future we want to live in, and also the presence, of course, we want to live in. So I can only invite you also to do so and to use us as a political foundation with all the events and publications we have to get into the substance, to get into exchanges with others, also internationally, and to get in touch also with our influence on the political decision-making process and the development of political programs, in particular from a green policy view, of course. And I therefore hope you will have a great weekend still, and enjoy the nature, the great nature around on Eckel, and the marvelous views which you can have also from the cottage, and invite you all to join or visit the Heinrich Böll Stiftung whenever you come across one of our activities or offices. And I'm happy to also answer questions or keep in touch with you by email or other means of communication. If you want to send an email just to me, it's Albrecht, my last name, at böll.de, for any idea you might have and want to share with us. And I'm happy to, at another occasion, be part of that weekend, which you are just enjoying. Thank you all, and have a good time. Thank you.